All right, faithful, let's get it. You're watching the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. Chase Senior here with you. A lot to touch on today's show and some really positive news for San Francisco heading into Sunday's game, the game of the week against the Miami Dolphins. First, though, want to introduce you to a brand new sponsor here at Chat Sports and on the 49ers Report. It is RexMD, the #1 leader in men's telehealth. If you're looking to get checked up and stay in line with your health, RexMD is where it's at. RexMD.com/chat. 90% off right now. We'll tell you more about them coming up here in just a few moments. So this news just coming down moments ago. Arik Armstead, we've been talking about this all throughout the week, confirming to reporters tonight that he plans to play against the Miami Dolphins, has not played for this Niners defense going all the way back until week 4. And leading up to the season, even during training camp, he was injured. So for him, it's probably very refreshing that he's starting to feel like the guy who last year, in his last 13 games in the 2021 season, was excellent. One of the best defensive tackles in the sport. That is not a hyperbolic statement because the numbers certainly back that up. So too does the eye test. At the end of the regular season, really starting at the Arizona Cardinals game early in the regular season to the end of the regular season into the playoffs, Arik Armstead was fantastic. And I love what DeMeco Ryans did last year, using him in that NASCAR package. He played defensive end, he played defensive tackle, and in the final 13 games, he lived up to that big contract that a lot of people took issue with. He proved why the Niners value him so much. 64 tackles in the final 13 matchups, 8 sacks, 20 pressures, 6 hurries, and statistically, he was among some of the best defensive linemen and defensive tackles in the entire NFL, not just on that Niners roster, which is obviously loaded with defensive line talent. And when you look at the Miami Dolphins and what the team likes to do under former Niners offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel, Kyle Shanahan's right-hand man and his understudy, they have an excellent offense, and their ground game with Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson has gotten a lot better over the last couple of weeks, and that is the forte. That is the strength of Arik Armstead. So him coming back really is a huge addition, but we just got done telling you about those sack numbers for Armstead as well. I don't expect him to be 100% right from the get-go, right? He still has to round into football shape, but as he starts to do that, he can get after the passer as well and just be another really valuable force on this Niners defense that up to this point in the regular season has proven to be one of the best defenses in recent memory. And a big reason why this game against the Dolphins is getting so much hype. The Miami Dolphins have won 6 in a row. They are 8-0, in which games Tua Tagovailoa has started and finished. But this Niners defense wants to prove to everybody they are not the defense that got gashed by the Kansas City Chiefs. They are the defense that is first in the NFL in points per game allowed, yards per game surrendered, rushing yards per game, yards per rush, first downs surrendered per game, as well as passing touchdowns. And that's why this matchup is so critical for both Miami as well as San Francisco. Both teams want to prove that they are both legit for the Niners in the NFC and the Miami Dolphins in the AFC. Now, we're only getting started on today's show, but I told you, I really wanted to tell you about RexMD, a brand new sponsor. I care about my health, so I know a lot of you care about your health as well, and RexMD has a phenomenal deal, 90% off, and all you have to do is pay $2 per dosage. Fellas, do you sometimes lack confidence in the bedroom? We've all had those nights where we get too nervous, maybe had too much to drink. There's nothing worse than not being able to put the stick shift in drive when you need it the most. But you have no fear, RexMD is here, spreading cheer, even when you have a few too many beers. RexMD is FDA approved and the most trusted leader in men's telehealth. They have sponsored today's 49ers Report to help you always be prepared. RexMD has made it simple, easy, and cost-effective to help all the men out there last longer and feel more confident in the bedroom. RexMD makes getting generic and branded Viagra or Cialis easy. Everything's online, even the prescription, and they deliver it discreetly to your door. No waiting rooms, no embarrassing trips to the doctor, no insurance, and no copays. It's big for a lot of people out there. Take advantage of their best deal they've ever offered and save up to 90% off and only pay $2 per dosage with our exclusive link. Go to rexmd.com/chat for this limited time deal. Starter packs of generic Viagra or Cialis are now available for our listeners to get started. That's rexmd.com/chat for up to 90% off. We'll be sure to put that link in the comment section as well as the description of this video. Again, take care of your health. Be happy in the bedroom. Be successful in the bedroom. And sign up today. Go back to that Dolphins offense, right? They're leading wide receivers. They are potent. They are dangerous. They are legit. Tyreek Hill this year having a fabulous year with Tua Tagovailoa. 87 receptions, more than 1,200 yards, and 4 touchdowns. His right-hand man, Jalen Waddle, 85 grabs for 963 and 6 tutties. And then Trent Sherfield, the former Niner, 24 grabs for 280 and a touchdown. And this Dolphins offense going up against this Niners defense that's first in all of those aforementioned categories, they want to prove a statement as well. That Mike McDaniel's unit also has it going on, and they are, in fact, legit here during this stretch run. Third in yards per game, 386 plus. Second in passing yards per game, led by Tua. 6th in points per game at 25.6. And this San Francisco defense, they're giving up, after that shutout, a very minimal number, about 17 points per game defensively this year. What's going to give? Can't wait for it. What's going to give? We'll see. Get ahead of the game. Let us know who you got right now in the comments section. Miami Dolphins, MIA. San Francisco 49ers, type SF. Let us know in the comment section right now. For this game, we will be live right here on the channel for another watch party. And during our watch party, at the end of the third quarter, we will be giving away a free Deebo Samuel autographed helmet for you to get in the running to receive this helmet, which is fresh, as you can see to my right. Couple of steps that you need to follow. I went back to the Facebook post. So many people had commented. I do appreciate that response. Follow Valley Brothers Collectibles on Facebook. Then you go to the Deebo Samuel post right on their page. You have to be subscribed to the 49ers Report. Comment 49ers Report on that Facebook post, and we will announce the winner during Sunday's watch party against the Miami Dolphins, in which I anticipate a lot of people to be tuned in. Other storylines to discuss here on the show. Christian McCaffrey, health update here. Returned to practice today. Phenomenal news for San Francisco. He said his knee felt great, and he will play in full go. And for this offense, since trading for him, the Niners are 4-1, and he's been a menace receiving the football and running the football. Other storylines in this game. This is the game of the week, and it's really not even close. You think about all the connections here between San Francisco as well as Miami. And oftentimes when you have these matchups, right, and there's a lot of trash talk leading up to this game, a lot of times, like, you have a couple of intertwining members of both organizations who used to play or coach for one, and now they're with the other, and now they're on that opposing sideline. But very rarely do you have this many connections in which everything is so fresh. Mike McDaniel, former Niners OC. John Embry, former Niners tight ends coach, holding the same post with Miami. Wes Welker, former receivers coach with San Francisco. He followed Mike McDaniel to Miami. And then you have some of the players here. Trent Sherfield, River Craycraft, Raheem Mostert, as well as Jeff Wilson. So that's 7 connections between Miami and San Francisco. And I think a big reason why Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson are talking a little bit of smack, and because these two organizations are going back at one another. Obviously, they understand the implications and the stakes at hand in this football game. But Wilson and Mostert, they feel some type of way about all of this, because the San Francisco 49ers let both of those running backs go. Mostert in free agency, Jeff Wilson via trade. More injury news to get to here. No Deebo Samuel at practice today, but Christian McCaffrey was at practice, Charles Ameni, who was at practice, as well as Spencer Burford and Arik Armstead. Appreciate all of you for tuning into the show. Before we hop on out of here, make sure you predict the score down in the comments section. Dolphins, Niners, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific on Sunday. Cannot wait for it. Hope you tune into our watch party. It's going to be litty. Join the conversation in the comments section, and we'll catch you then.